Are you feeling the constant up and down? Are you experiencing extreme volatility in your everyday life? 1 minute, everything's up, you're riding high. And then the next minute, everything's down, it's crashing down. This is inevitable, and it's happening now. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Wake up. The crash is now. And we're feeling it. We're feeling it in our everyday lives. I am up, down, touch the ground, in the mood for food. Up, down, touch the ground, in the mood for food. Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh can teach us about the total collapse of the Matrix and making it into the new Earth, right? We're leaving one realm and we're going into the next realm. And Winnie the Pooh, yeah, Winnie the Pooh can teach us. I am up, down, touch the ground. If you don't remember Winnie the Pooh, you got to look it up. It's good to see everyone. If you're watching on the replay and having a good laugh, I'm just giving everyone a minute to get on. And as you're coming in, please give the video a like. It helps others understand and overstand the crash that's happening now. Do you see volatility out there? Is there volatility? Let me know in the chat. Are you experiencing in your everyday life, really since 2020, up, down, touch the ground, up, down, right? Up and down, up and down. I do the best I can. You don't want to hear me sing. The dogs will start barking, right? Yeah, it's true. But it's good to see everyone, and we're experiencing extreme volatility. It's happening in our everyday life experience. I'm going to be breaking that down today in a very important lesson. We're experiencing two worlds. We're experiencing the 3D, and we're experiencing the 5D. Oh, yeah. And over the course of your life, you might be up, down, touch the ground, right? You're touching the ground sometimes. This week, we're touching the ground. It's all true. It's all energy. And when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we unlock the keys to the universe. So let's experience the total collapse together. The crash is happening, and the crash is happening now. Yeah, it's happening now. And it's you got the extreme highs, you have the extreme lows, and this extreme volatility, like it's never before seen, because one world is trying to hold on. The satanic matrix, right? The satanic matrix is holding on. And then the new Earth and Sophia and Michael and Yeshua, right? Mary, everyone's beating it down, right? Everyone's bashing it down. And it's like a stranglehold, but we know that in the end, we're going to go to the new Earth, right? What was that? That was the seven dwarfs, right? High, low. All of the characters can teach us about the total collapse. We're going through a crash right now. It's literally happening right. It's happening right now. We're seeing a lot of volatility, and you might be experiencing volatility in all aspects of your life, right? I talk about the 8 dimensions of wellness, and across the board, there's extreme volatility. You might be going up, you might be going down, and you say to yourself, oh, I thought I was getting better. I thought things were improving. Weren't things getting better? Right? We're waking up, right? Yeah, it's true. The rulers are losing. It's the everyday life person. It's the name of the channel. The everyday life person are the ones that are going to inherit. We're inheriting the earth right now. So we need to know how to navigate volatility. Today we're going to learn volatility. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. It's really important. Really important. Please give the video a like. It helps others find this message. Let's get the show on the road. I gave you guys enough time to get on the live stream, right? Again, the people on the replay, like, let's get it started already, right? Let's get it started. We're experiencing extreme volatility since 2020, extreme highs and then lows. And it's happening faster and faster. Like it could go like day by day. You're up and then you're down. When 2020 happened, a lot of us experienced extreme highs. I shared that the other day. And a lot of you reflect on this. You think about 2020, when they had that planned out lockdown, everyone was safe at home. Everything was nice and quiet, right? The earth was regenerating. Everything slowed down. It was nice. We started to get spend time with our families again. We maybe found some lost loves. Everything was nice in 2020. And then it went back down, and they're trying to hold on, force you back to the matrix. Up, down, up, down. 1 minute, things are so great, and then the next minute, you're down in the dumps. This can manifest in jobs, relationships, situations, any aspect of your everyday life. We're seeing the extreme highs and the extreme lows. And it's so sporadic. It's never before seen. And this is because these are birthing pains. You know about the birthing pains? Shout outs to our mothers out there. Shout outs. Remember Mother's Day yesterday? It was terrific. Happy Mother's Day. If I didn't see you guys yesterday, if you didn't tune in. Shout outs to the mothers. These are the birthing pains right now. We're birthing a new reality. We're birthing a new system, a new society. Everything is being birthed right now, and it's not so easy. These are the birthing pains. And you actually want to know let's just go one way. Like the confusion, the up, down, it's like the sirens are going off, the craziness. All these frequencies are going all over the place, and it's throwing us off. So we kind of actually just want to see a crystal clear picture. But no, what do we get? We get the up and then we get the down, up, down, birthing pains. Look at the volatility. We can see this manifest. Not only is it manifesting in our everyday life experience, and let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments. Are you experiencing extreme highs? And then extreme lows, and you think it's over, and then it happens again. But it's like we're pushing, but the people through free will have to push. You're going to have to give one last push to birth this new earth. You want the satanic matrix to collapse. You're going to have to give one big push, right? You're going to have to give a push. We see this. You could look at the crypto charts, for example, right? You see the extreme volatility. It's an energy. It's a frequency. And it's up, down, right? It reflects what's happening in our lives. Everything is connected in this universe. Extreme volatility. It's rough here, right, Michael? It's very rough. But maybe that's why we're positioned here. We're positioned here as the world burns, right? You could look at what's happening now in the stock market, right? All of a sudden, now it's extreme volatility. Up, down. Real down. Interesting stuff. When we sit back, we could see it coming. Nothing could stop what's coming, but we could see it coming. It's the tsunami safety tips, right? We gotta understand and overstand the tsunami safety tips. When you see it pull back, when you see the ocean pull back, it's gonna go. So get out now. Get out now. Get out of the matrix now. Too many things, right? Draining you. Too many stipulations to remain in the matrix job. Ooh, do you want your prestigious matrix job? Do you want to be accepted in our society of the matrix? You need to have prestige. Oh, yeah. You need to take things and you need to do prestigious things in order to be in our satanic matrix. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's true. There's extreme volatility. If you're learning about your life, if you're reflecting on your life and you're saying, oh, I have extreme highs, extreme lows, right? Everyone is feeling it right now. So then we can look at the world. We can look at crypto, for example. We can look at the stock market crashing right now. It's crashing. Some people don't care. Oh, just I don't want to look at it. It's going to be okay. But we're looking at the ocean, right? These are the tsunami safety tips. When you're by the ocean and the tide pulls way back, you saw that big dip? It means it's going to go. You know, I was doing some reading. I learned something interesting. There was only 3 times in history that the stock market lost more than 3% in one day. And we know what happened after the first 2 times, and the third time is in the now moment. Get out now. Get out of the beach, right? When you see the tide is pulling back, you got to get out. Run for higher ground. But it's different, right? It's a different time. Because people have learned, like a lot of people, like, see, if you say, why do these things happen? You say to yourself, why do these things happen? Because God wants you to learn. If you're learning something new, please give the video a like. It's going to help others find this message. God wants you to learn. God wants the people to learn. And that's why we're going through the event, the expansion of human consciousness. Like even back in 2001, 2002, when all that corruption, remember all that corruption, Enron and all those things, right? It was exposed back in the early 2000s. And isn't it a shame that the common man and woman, they lost out because of all of that corruption? DC, thank you so much. Good morning. Thanks for the message and reminders, Michael. Everyone have a positive day. Stay up and remain strong. You got this. You got this. Thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. So the people didn't learn. They kind of forgot about it and they went right back into the stock market, for example. For example, we're just learning about our lives, right? So sometimes in our everyday life, you might not learn the lesson right away. God wants you to learn the lesson because God gives us free will. So now that people are learning, right? So this could happen, I don't know, in a relationship, in a job, right? So we could use, say, I don't know, the stock market, for example, right? And, you know, people, they didn't learn. They went right back in. They went right back into the stock market, for example. And, you know, a lot of people, they were not condoning all that corruption that was happening. It was exposed in the early 2000s. Remember the early 2000s? Mama Rages, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate that. I'll keep going. Thank you. So as a people are learning right now, and now when you have the mass exodus, it's gonna be a total collapse this time, because now a new earth has been birthed, and there's someplace else to put the energy, to put the currency. The currency of the universe is your attention. Attention is the currency of the universe. It's already dropping. I just wanted to take a look at it. We'll see how this plays out during this message, right? We're live. And we're experiencing massive volatility in our everyday lives. And the reason for this is because sometimes we're experiencing the 3D reality, and sometimes we're experiencing the 5D reality. Let's keep it going, right? Let's keep everyone keep it going in the chat, and maybe we'll help it all come down, right? So sometimes we're in the 3D reality, sometimes we're in the 5D reality, right? So how do I explain this, right? You're in a car, right? And we shared this many times. You got the radio on. Tesla said, right? We think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So we're tuned into a frequency. You're in a car. You have a radio station on. You're leaving the old place. You're driving towards the new place. And then all of a sudden, you pick up the next radio station, right? You're picking up the next radio station. So sometimes you're tuning into the old 3D, and then sometimes you're tuning into the new 5D. Just like our everyday lives right now, this constant up and down, like Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh? The constant up and down is driving us crazy right now. This is mental health awareness, right? So we're learning a little bit through real life examples why we're experiencing this right now. Why are we experiencing the up, down? It's a total up and down. So you're driving in the car, you're leaving one station, and now you're picking up a new radio station. So you have this dissonance between the two stations. And you almost want to just you just want to hear one frequency, right? Not the two. The two frequencies are kind of driving you crazy, right? So it's very irritating right now. It's making us very irritable because we're picking up two stations, and there's a lot of volatility. So all of this volatility is giving us the up and the down that we're all experiencing. I'm checking in on the up and down as we're going, right? You got to really understand. It's the up and the down. It's the up, down, right? So in the end, the frequencies are going to up and down, and then we're going to be left, right? Some are dropping out. Some are moving on up. Some are moving on up. So, right now, during this time period, some people turn off the radio. Is that you? Does that help describe what you're feeling right now? When you're caught between the two stations, you might actually turn the radio off. You can't deal with that. Dissonance, right? The constant up and down. So we turn the radio off. We turn it off. Then this piece, right? I remember that back in the day. Might have been real food back then. I don't know. It might have been real food back then. So we see the constant up and the down. Just like Winnie the Pooh taught us. Today on our everyday lives, we're going to learn the spiritual awakening through Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, yeah. Winnie the Pooh teaches us the constant ups and the constant downs. So we're seeing the volatility happening right now, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a straight line down. It's a dun, 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 dun. It's a straight line down. Here we go. So, I want you all to reflect on what you're experiencing, what you're feeling in your everyday life, in your life. Keep going. Let's keep going. The bells are ringing. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Everyone is kind of bubbling inside right now. There's the irritability, right? I'm feeling it as well. It's the dissonance between the two frequencies. And you just want to know what's going on. Just like when you're in the car, you turn the radio off sometimes. Oh, 2 stations. Let me just turn it off. And then we'll turn it back on when we have a solid signal. A solid signal. Patty P, thank you so much. Thank you, Michael, for your guidance. I appreciate you, Patty P. Think about this. Think about it right now. Think about your highs. Think about your lows. And we're going to come out of it. So we're going through the volatility, and then we come out of it. But you don't want to go back. We're not going to turn the car around and then start driving back. We're going to our next destination. We don't turn the car around because the radio signal. Yeah, just play 528 hertz. If you're new to our channel, I have a 528 hertz meditation for all of you. And I share about the 528 hertz frequency, the miracle tone. We have to be in tune with the core creative frequencies. And we're not in tune with the fake frequencies. The fake frequencies, right? So yeah, we have nature, and God gives us the GPS. Just keeping an eye, right? So we're going through the birthing pains. We have to go through that last push. But it's the people that, like, there's a boulder at the edge of the cliff. The matrix, we're pushing. The people all have to push right now. So pull out your currency. The currency of the universe is your attention. Pull out the currency and then focus your attention on what resonates with you. That's going to benefit your life, benefit you physically, mentally, and spiritually. If you're learning something new, if you're being empowered, please smash the like button. It helps the algorithms. Yeah, the eclipse. We're in eclipse season right now. We're in eclipse season, and it's shaking us up. A lot of shaking going on, right? There's a lot of shaking. So we need to focus our attention, right? Our attention. I shared that a long time ago. Attention is the currency of the universe. So who knows what's real? Who knows what's up? Who knows what's down? But you're going to have to go within, find your inner light, and you're going to make it, right? So there's a lot of volatility. Maybe you're experiencing volatility, and we've been feeling this over and over again. You feel so high, then you feel so low, high, and then low. the highs, the lows. So sometimes we need to turn the radio off, go within, right? Think about when you're in the car and you're picking up the two stations. It's so much dissonance. Just turn the radio off, relax for a little bit, turn the radio back on. You're in the 5D. You're in the 5D. It almost reminds me of a biblical prophecy, right? Like the 3 days of darkness, for example, right? So the dissonance is going on, turn the radio off, and then you have silence, and then you turn it back on. By the time you turn the radio back on, isn't that beautiful? God works through me, live on the air. We're live. So, think about the two frequencies that we're having. And, it's not an easy time. Still straight down, keep it going. Everyone send out their love, their prayers that we're going to make it to the new earth. And there's a lot of this volatility. It does irritate us, but it's a sign. God is giving us a sign. You can't deny energy, right? You can't deny. You're seeing the craziness, right? We're going through the birthing pains, right? Think about our beautiful mothers out there. We had a beautiful Divine Feminine episode yesterday, right? The birthing pains, and then we're feeling the pulses. There we go. And then the old is going to go like that. So it's like this, and then we split off. Energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. No. So, think about your personal life, and then you could reflect. If you say, why? I don't understand why my life I'm having such peaks and such valleys. And you could see things, right? You could see things, right, on the TV. It goes one way, then it goes another way. It's getting better. No, it's getting worse. It's two frequencies. You see the crypto, it's going up. We're getting ready for the new earth. Back down, not yet. We see the old dying, holding on. It's going down. It's trying to come back. It's going down. So the volatility is part of our life right now. And it's a hard time period to make it through. There's just crazy volatility right now. Right? So think about where we're going. Think about where we're going. Everyone has an input. Everyone has an input, right? So, and that's why it's so confusing right now. Maybe we need to just go back to the Stone Age and start over again. I don't know. Right? But as my Nana once said, there's a time for this and a time for that. And it's hard to feel our way through this time because it's constantly the up and the down. A lot of down right now. So think about these things. Remember the tsunami safety tips. If you saw it pull back, you see the ocean pull back, it's time to get out, find a different location, find a new place, right? So, the light codes are in our DNA. It's like a roller coaster right now. I love if you're watching on the replay, why don't you click subscribe? Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You get all the updates. I'll take my channel, for example, right? Our channel. It's our channel. And everyone's got an ego, right? And we want to see our work keeps going up. But even just like everything else, right? It's doing better. Then all of a sudden it goes down a couple days. Then it comes back up again, right? You get upset. You see it go down. You see your hard work go down. But then it comes back up again. Goes up and then it goes back down. right? So there's a lot of craziness. There's a lot of volatility right now. So use that as the signal. We're going through a birthing process, and everything can be broken down in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. It's across the board. And what you're experiencing on your personal journey, you might be happy, then you're sad, right? You're down, super high, super low, right? So, yeah, and do the things, research the things that, give you empowerment during this time period, right? And yeah, we were talking about solar flares, right? Last month, there was a lot of solar flares. Right? Remember the solar flares, right? All those solar flares waking us up. Oh, it wakes up your DNA like a slap in the face by Will Smith. It'll wake you up, kid. It'll wake you up. It'll wake you up. Yeah, it'll wake you up. So think about the volatility in your everyday life. Learn, experience, observe, and know that every creature right now, right? Everything is going through this up and down like Winnie the Pooh. It'll go to the sun, actually, right? Remember that stuff in the moon? Remember that stuff? We're going to go into the sun, right? The light. Yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible, Dolores Cannon, she said this was a prison planet. But that's why we came here as the waves of volunteers to break it all down. We're breaking it all down. So, I know you have extreme highs and lows. A lot of people are having extreme highs and lows. We could observe it in our everyday life. We could observe it across the world right now. Look at the ups and the downs right now. Right? So take the time. If it's a lot right now, if it's too irritating, just like that radio when you're caught up in between two stations, just turn it off a little bit of time. And as you continue to drive, you'll come out on the other side and you're going to be A-okay, kid. So if you're learning something new, if you're feeling empowered, please give the video a like. It helps the algorithms. Yeah, helps the algorithms so that others can learn about. You got to have a clear signal, right? Love the chat. Love the chat. Love when you guys are in the chat. So beautiful. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it's all about the people. That's how you get the algorithms. You got to get the algorithms going up. Yeah. So never put all your eggs in one basket, right? Our parents taught us that. Our parents knew a thing or two, right? So there's a lot of craziness in the world right now. There's a lot of ups and downs in the world right now. But don't worry about what's going on out there. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that this reality right now is up, down, touch the ground, in the... Winnie the Pooh will teach us about the spiritual awakening that everyone's going through. This is the 3D to 5D timeline split. So take this and use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension, not a place, but a frequency. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I love you all. There's highs. There's lows. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's like a boss on this topic. It is the ups and downs. So as I conclude this message, and if you're watching live, please go back into the video and leave a comment on the video about what you're experiencing right now. Because a lot of people, they have the extreme highs and lows right now. So I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. There's a lot going on. You never know when Uncle Mike comes back. Bye for now.